Intricate iron weaves its way organically through a decidedly inorganic compound. There are spirals and swirls trapped within a rectangular frame, and where the swirls cascade into a triangular form. Below the point of the triangle are two handles. They are cast of the same material as the door itself. It takes a lot of strength to pull them open, but once they are in motion, they swing out, beckoning you in.
You all find yourselves geared up in lab coats with big, thick goggles strapped to your face. Halley notices that there have already been reindeer-specific built ones, which is wonderful because otherwise she would have had to scrap two different sets of goggles to her individual eyes. It would have made her look like a praying mantis.
Okay, but I do want that fan art.
Yeah, I was about to say, audience, would you please be so kind as to draw that? Thank you very much. You find yourselves assembled in what feels almost like a science lab holiday party. Everybody is milling about with small plates of treats and various cocktails. And there seems to be sort of a buzz around the group. Everyone's excited for the unveiling. Notably, you can smell a heavy scent of cinnamon in the air.
Spicy.
There's like a raised dais. On that dais is just there's like a lot of machinery with hoses and wires and shit. And there's like a big tarp, like a cloth over top of a thing. Sort of superficially, there's been draped like big ribbon and a giant bow. It's not in such a thing that you could actually wrap it, but it kind of looks like a big present. Pachelbel is down with everybody and he's just going, I'm so glad you were all able to come. I wasn't expecting to actually have this much of an audience. It was really just going to be kind of us thing, but this is lovely.
This cinnamon is strong, man.
Oh.
It burns.
Yeah. It's more fast than anything, but there's some strengths as well. You'll see what I mean.
Oh.
It's a little joke. So Pachelbel kind of runs up on the dais and goes, okay, everyone. I think we're almost ready. And he pulls out, like, leaning against the wall is a giant spatula. It's enormous. And he goes, okay, you can remove the sheet. The big sheet is pulled off, and you can't really tell what it is yet. It's just a big flat piece of metal, because it's like above your height. And then it tilts forward, and you can see a giant gingerbread man, 7 feet tall. He just starts kind of scraping the spatula underneath it. The wires and stuff spark, and there's lights and explosions, and the gingerbread man jumps off the baking sheet.
Everyone claps and in awe and applause. You hear many oohs, many ahs, many mutters of excitement. A couple of, you could have just used parchment paper. You didn't have to scrape it.
Shut up, he knows what he's doing.
That's a sense of theater. I mean, God.
Okay, sorry.
As soon as Cedar sees this thing move, she wipes the drool off of her face and, like, looks around scared.
The gingerbread man kind of walks down the steps and just looks around at everybody and goes, hey, hi. My name's Gingerbread on our Model D, reconnaissance operations prototype, but you can just call me G.U.M.D.R.O.P. How y'all going?
Hey, G.U.M.D.R.O.P. Nice to meet you. I'm Jack.
He just waves like a big old hand, lifts it up really quick, puts it back down.
This is Halley.
Hi.
Halley is staring up at this thing with, like, massive wide eyes. And then I think when G.U.M.D.R.O.P says hi, she just, like, leans into Jack really close and goes, is this eatable or not eatable?
I wouldn't eat it. I think he's gonna come with us.
He is friend, not food.
Pachelbel walks up beside and overhears that, and he's like, well, technically you're all eatable, but it's not recommended.
Ooh.
Cedar's head snaps toward you and is like, oh man, that's super strange to think about. Is he gonna eat us?
No, he's a friend. He does run the Silent Night attack protocol, but for the most part, he's very nice.
Sorry, does the Silent Night attack protocol imply that he is an assassin? A 7-foot-tall, baked assassin?
Yes.
I must know, what class did you run this guy again?
Monk.
Okay, he's a war-baked monk.
War-baked, that's right.
Perfect.
Gumdrop, this is Cedar.
Hey, man.
It's good to meet you.
Hallie's gonna go around the room, and where there are these, like, because it's like a party, sort of, there are snacks out. I think anywhere that there are sort of gingerbread adjacent cookies, she's just gonna slowly start knocking them off the table with her antlers, like trying to be quiet about it, but fully just knocking them off the table.
Roll stealth.
Okay. Oh my god, the first roll of the game. It's gonna be a not nat 20, but a 20.
So, despite and against everything about Halley up to this point, she is a master of subtlety in this moment, and just kind of keeps like gently scooping the gingerbread onto the floor, occasionally directly into a softly lined trash bin. They just kind of softly rustle, and no other sound is made. She's able to make her round with nobody the wiser.
I have just the tiniest bit of flavor. I feel like we're all used to Halley being clumsy, and so we're fine, like, with this, but we don't notice that she is targeting, like, a specific type of cookie and aiming where it goes.
Yeah, we all just assume that she's walking around knocking stuff over because
Halley.
that's what she does.
She knocks 30% of snacks off of every table she's ever been to. So this is normal, but...
Pachelbel has the algorithm down of, like, mathematically, she knocks 30% of snacks.
He's like,
over.
yeah, this is normal. That's why we have so many trash cans right by the table edge when you knew Halley was coming.
We originally only had 2 trash cans. Then we heard Halley was coming.
We just had the normal, one by the entrance, one up front.
So the party goes on through the night. Everyone is in high spirits. Things are exciting. Things are good. And everybody is clamoring to speak with G.U.M.D.R.O.P and, get what ultimately are the insights of a newborn baby.
Mm-hmm.
After a while, everyone retires to their homes for the night. Some of you go home to families, telling them you're going to be on a trip. Some of you return to your homes by yourselves and get ready for an exciting adventure. And some of you go to bed knowing that you don't have to get up early in the morning because you're not going on an adventure tomorrow. It is unsure of who's getting the better deal on this one. However, in the morning, the sun shines and very light snow begins to flurry down. It's the kind of snow that's soft and fluffy and gentle. The kind that, while cold, sort of cradles your fall when you drop down to make snow angels. This moment is whimsical, it is bright, and again, it's peaceful. But something sits on the edge of the horizon and in the back of everyone's mind. If there is still such a problem with Christmas spirit, something has to be happening. You comfort yourself knowing that if there is something wrong, that's what you're going to deal with it. That's your job now. And you make your way to the central arc, which has a frozen fountain. It ran at one point, but any time it gets cold, the water freezes in beautiful glittering arcs. The water is so pure that it always freezes completely clear, never the cloudy ice like one would get out of a refrigerator. You can see through it, and it makes these beautiful prisms. There is a plaque at the bottom of the fountain, dedicated to the heroes who came through time to save Santa. You can see around the fountain are several carved benches of stone and peppermint.
Jack shows up in his black leather armor with Frosty embroidered on the chest, but also there's 2 little snow people on each side of Frosty now. And he's just spinning a dagger in his hands, kind of smiling at the fountain.
Is the gender neutral of snowmen Snomies?
Snomies, yes. It is now.
G.U.M.D.R.O.P, he just shows up. Sure when he showed up, but he's there now.
Just standing, like almost like
Picture it so menacing, more like he's just like checking out the fountain.
Okay, I was expecting him to just be standing there like T-posing, like just.
Hi, how you doing?
His default state is a T-pose.
Well, look, he was created.
That's how he was baked.
Yeah, that's how he was baked.
It's baked in a T-pose. I feel like, you know the Gumby stance, where like it's not fully relaxed, but the arms are kind of down.
Yeah.
But they're not touching the sides like they should.
So like this?
It's about that. Without the up. There's no shoulders.
Like the thing that I do constantly because I don't know what to do with my hands when I'm standing.
Yeah.
Jack's just like, oh, I didn't even see you there.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Is this one you? He points at one of the statues.
Yeah.
Hey, it's really good. Hey, it looks just like you.
Thanks. I didn't do it.
Ah.
So, you ready for this?
Oh, yeah. I was built for it, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, born ready, mate. Ha. Smacks him.
Oh.
Like on the shoulder, you know?
Well, it'd be nice to have Pachelbel here too, but I understand the work he has to do, so.
Oh, yeah. Dad's still asleep.
Good. He's been running on fumes, from what I hear.
Oh, I heard it was mostly eggnog. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like conflicting reports.
Yep. Jack will like sheath his dagger and just say, so I wonder where the others are, and just like look around.
Oh. Hey, you want me to find them?
I think they'll show up.
On the other side of the fountain, you see what looks kind of like sort of like a juniper bush or something like that, just going back and forth. And you hear, okay, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have a great time. I know that Grandma said it's gonna be dangerous, but I'm ready. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna do it, and I might not do it, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, no, here we go. We're gonna do it. We got this. You know what? Your dad gave himself for Christmas, and you can go and be out in the world and make sure that everyone has a great time. You can do this. For Dad. You got it. You got it? I think you got it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I got it. Oh, boy. And you just see the little bush-looking thing just, like, disappear behind the fountain.
Gum-Drop's just going to kind of watch this for a minute and look down at Jack and go, like that bush's got some anxiety issues.
Jack like looks back and forth from Gum-Drop and this bush, just like mouth open, like, snow. I don't know. Oh, shookies.
Oh, sleep.
Oh, sleep.
Oh, you shouldn't say that. It's a bad word.
Oh.
I hope that bush gets some help. Should we try to offer some assistance?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're heroes, right?
Hopefully.
Hi, Bush. Hi.
I think that's Cedar.
No, I think it might be Halley.
No, Halley's not here yet.
No, isn't it? A cedar's a big tree, right? So that's
Cedar's also a person.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I met them.
Yeah.
That seemed nice. Hey, what kind of bush are you?
When you yell that, you just see the head pop up again and then turn around. You see the big eyes, and Cedar walks around the fountain and is just like making herself more presentable and puts on her hat to look more official and is like, hello. Yes, let's do. Are we ready?
Oh, you're right. It was Cedar.
Yeah. We're almost ready. We're waiting on Halley.
Right.
When she gets here.
Yeah, bone ready.
I get it.
Yeah, you got it. I liked him.
Halley!
When Jack calls for Halley, this light dusting of snow that has fallen, you just see kind of like a puff in the distance, and then it starts like gaining more, like getting wider on the horizon as it's coming for you, because Halley is out gambling in the snow, going around like zigzagging through, like puffing up all this super light floofy stuff and jumping. And I think as she approaches the fountain, you can tell part of the reason why she's jumping so much is because she has the robe of scintillating colors, but for deer on. And as she approaches that fountain and the robe colors start hitting the prisms of there and just shooting out like disco balls of this nonsense cloak that she has, she starts hopping even more. And then as she kind of gets up to you, she's like, Jack, I haven't been able to wear this since Spruce. And the last time we did this thing, I haven't, look.
Yeah, it fits you perfect.
Yeah, well, the cat made it for me.
Why weren't you able to wear it?
Because it wasn't a big adventure.
Oh, special occasions.
Yeah.
Nice.
You just see Cedar like reaching for all the colors and just like, that's so cool.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that.
Halley will start hopping around a little more.
As you are prancing about and all of you have been assembled, you see a little elf messenger, different from the one that welcomed you in to past the waiting room, kind of stand there with his eyes zoned out completely. He's holding a little like burlap sack tied with a big red ribbon. And he's just kind of staring at the colors as if you've, like, shined a light into a frog's eyes and you're trying to catch it in a swamp. I don't know how obscure that was.
That was great.
Okay, cool. Perfect, thank you.
I, like, snap to him. Hey, you okay?
Oh, yes, I forgive me, I was lost myself for a moment there. Yes. All right, you are Mr. Frost. Yes.
Yes.
And you, Rainbow Deer, are Lady Halley, and then I have Cedar and G.U.M.D.R.O.P. Yes. Wonderful. He's going to open the He's going to open the bag and all but like dive into it with his little legs kind of kicking in the air as he rummages through things. He goes, yes. All right. This parcel is for you, Mr. Frost, and Lady Halley. This parcel is for you. This parcel, Mr. G.U.M.D.R.O.P, is for you. And Miss Cedar, that would be for you as well. Cedar, yes. Let's see. The lady has also given me this for you. And he holds up a large red bell. A circular sleigh bell, like Christmas bell kind of thing. It's red, it's ornate, it's very beautiful. But you notice that, like, it has this, like, big pretty bow on the top, and it's really nice. But as you shake it, you can hear that there's a ball in there, but it doesn't actually jingle. And he hands this, and when I say it's large, it's probably the size of, like, your average crystal ball. A shot put?
Yeah.
Ooh, shot put.
But it's handed to Cedar, and even as you shake it, it doesn't ring.
It's perfect. I love it. What does it do?
Yes. What the mistress said was that bell will indicate the success of your journey. It was described to me as the brighter the sound of the bell, the better the increase of Christmas spirit.
Oh.
She said that as it changes tone, it will also shift to a silver color. But at the moment, he looks at it, it's quite red.
That's pretty cool. All right, fantastic.
Each of you that were handed your parcels you can open it up to see that you've been given like 10 days of rations, a coil of rope, the basic adventuring supplies that you would expect to have starting out on a journey.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
In each of them as well is a knitted pair of socks. And for Halley, it's 2 pairs because, 4 feet. But they're all scaled for you, and it does appear that Gloria had knitted you each a set of socks as some kind of goodwill token for this adventure.
Can mine just be leg warmers?
Yeah! What, you don't want to put your, like, big old weird feet into, like, these little tiny socks to have them dangle off as your...
G.U.M.D.R.O.P doesn't have clothes, so he doesn't have shoes. So I'm just picturing running in socks in the snow.
That would
that's
make him
awful.
look so much more naked.
Yeah, it's awful. Leg warmers are okay, I think.
Yeah, leg warmers are fine, but
He might put them on his bracers then, actually.
soft woolly bracers. Yes, the lady also gave me this letter, and she hands it to Jack.
Jack will open it up.
It's a missive from Gloria that says there is a sleigh being prepared for them to take them first to take you to the land of sweets, but it won't be ready until the next morning. She encourages everyone to get to know one another before setting out on the journey.
Well, it looks like Mrs. Claus wants us to spend some time together first. Get to know each other, find out maybe strengths and weaknesses before we set out tomorrow morning.
Oh. Well, okay. How do we do that?
You guys want to go to a bar?